Hello and welcome everyone back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing very well. I know I have been missing in action, but there was a lot of learning going on in the background, a lot of hard work, a lot of new things that I have now to bring to you. In fact, some of them I'm planning to do on the spot. Let's see. But I'm here bringing to you the June readings for this month, and my Instagram audience, my Instagram family wanted me to pay extra attention to the career section, so this will have like an extended section of the career for all the three piles. So here's what I've done today. Okay, here's what I've done today. I have divided 12 months into three sections, so each of these sections have 4 months each. Okay, now what I did was I asked my Instagram family to give me their birth months, and the first 3 months that I felt drawn to were April, May and January. So I took those and then I made sheets and I divided the rest of the months in the three sections leading from April. So pile number 1 is April, June, September and February. April, June, September and February. So if your birthday comes in April, June, September and February, pile number 1 is your reading for the month of June, which is starting tomorrow literally. Pile number 2 is May, July, March and August. So if your birthday is in May, July or March or August, then this is your pile for June readings 2022. And pile number 3 have January, November, December and October months. So if your birthday is in January, November, December or October, then this is your pile. Okay, now this is one way of selecting your piles. However, what you can also do, you can pick a pile intuitively. Okay, so if you feel drawn to pile number 1 or pile number 2 or pile number 3 intuitively, you can pick that as well. So you can watch 2 readings. For example, if my birthday is in the month of May, I can watch pile 2 as well as I can watch pile 3 because I feel drawn to this pile. I feel like this pile could have a message for me. Hence, I can watch both these piles. All right. So I have pre-shuffled the cards here so that I can save time and speak to you a little more. I just want to let everyone here who's come to my YouTube channel for the first time that you're very welcome. I am going to try and make more videos on and share on YouTube. It's been so long. I think the last one that I posted was about 7 to 8 months ago, which is too long, and I'm sorry for the miss. Yeah, so welcome everyone. In the meantime, the time that I've missed, I have learned Reiki healings, by the way. I have learned Vedic numerology. I have learned rune reading. I was wanting to include the runes today, but perhaps I'll save it for another day. I've also worked on health healings a little, but I'm still in the trial mode for them. Yeah, a couple of things that just happened by, and I also completed 2 tarot batches of tarot mentorship. So anyone watching here, if you want to learn tarot, you can DM me here on my Instagram. We can form a batch. I usually take tarot mentorship batches over the weekend because everyone's more available on the weekend. I also did a manifestation workshop, which has amazing results, especially for those who are facing health issues. So they have been able to improve their health using the manifestation techniques, which I am so happy and grateful about. So a big thank you to everybody who trusted me and joined me on my journey and allowed me to be a part of theirs. Without further ado, let's begin the readings for pile number 1. And pile number 1 are the people, it's for the people whose birthday is in April, June, September and February. All right, let's dig in. Hi there, pile one. This is your reading. If your birthday is in the months of April, June, September, or February, let's begin with finding out what are the important dates for you or numbers for you in this month. Okay, so let's go. Angels, guides, universe, please help us. Let us know what are the important numbers and dates for pile 1 in the month of June 2022. Okay, I see a lot of 2s here. Oh my god, I see 4 2s. So anything that is either literally just the number 2 or sums up to 2 or like 22 or 11. So please be very vigilant about it. So I have a number 2 here, I have a number 2 on the triangle as well. This is all that I saw, number 2 here. Also I just saw the number 2, and on this one as well I saw 2 and 3 both. So you have 2 4 times, and then in this one as well we have 2 4 and 6. So 5 times 2, 2 20 11. These are important dates for you. Okay, and here I got 7, I got 1, I got number 13, number 5, and number 15. And from the big numbers we have number 10 and number 70 for you, pile 1. Okay, these are your important numbers for this month. First off, let me tell you, so the top section is what's happening in your emotional emotional side for the month of June. And these 5 cards here are for career. So I've chosen 5 cards for each pile for the career reading, and then I have got some oracle decks to give you a general idea of what this month is going to be like. So in the emotional section, or the matters of the heart section, I'm not calling it love because this is different. Okay, the first card to pop was a King of Wands, and the second is a 4 of Pentacles, and the third is a 7 of Pentacles. Now these 3 cards together, in fact the moment I saw the King of Wands, I heard that somebody's trying to either wanting to or trying to touch base with their father, or somebody who they consider a father figure, like an elder brother whom they have lost touch with. I kind of sensed ego clashes here. It can also be, irrespective of the gender, it can also be somebody whom you value and hold in high regard. It can be a boss, it can also be, like an elder sister or an aunt, but somebody whom you hold in a very high regard. Major number of times it could be a male energy, masculine energy, but not importantly, or not necessarily. But somebody's trying to mend this bond, as if things were stuck. There were ego clashes, there was rigidity at both ends. Perhaps people were they chose their own side instead of understanding the other person's viewpoint, whereas this person probably only meant whatever they had to say in your favor. However, you were either too immature to understand or too rigid to understand, but you know what they meant now, and you're wanting to touch base. And I'm just, I just remember when I said the word father that it is also going to be Father's Day in June. So I think it's the first Sunday. So that is a beautiful, wonderful time to rekindle this partnership or this connection again. The 7 of Pentacles, this is as if this card is telling me that, go back and feed good things, feed healthy things to this relationship, feed good to this relationship, good thoughts, good vibes, good words, good feelings, and this will flourish. And I think this is like going to be a heavy weight off your chest. This month, for all of you, those are born in April, June, September, and February, this month is going to be a lot of healing. Okay, that's what I'm sensing here. I also feel like you are not, and I've got goosebumps right now while I'm saying this. I also use this, Divine Abundance deck, and It's as if you're not going to be listening to anyone but your own self this time. Perhaps it was because of somebody else that you were not listening to this person, but now you've chosen that no, I cannot do without this person's blessings, or I hear laughter in my life. You know, the kind of fun that you have, the kind of bond that you have is so strong that even if you've not spoken in months, years, you can hear them, and you can probably, you know, smell their presence, feel their presence, and you would probably talk to yourself that, you know what, if for example, if A would be with me, what would they say? Would they be happy? Would they be, you know, criticizing, or would they tell you what to do better? But you're going to be listening to your heart and your intuition, and you're going to go and rekindle this partnership, this connection, and it is much needed, I can tell you that much. So yes, don't listen. The card here says each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. Exactly what I'm saying, you know, like you're not doing this for anyone else but for your own self and your own heart. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. This is exactly what you need. If you've been facing blockages, you know, in your life, otherwise, you need to look back, pile one. You need to look back and see what is it that I have not mended in the past, and what is it that requires mending. Like I said, irrespective of the gender, if you think that you, you know, were unreasonably rigid with somebody in the past, you need to go and settle that in order to free yourself from this energy, so that you can emotionally move forward to newer things, better things, perhaps, you know, not and perhaps with them as well, you know, not necessarily in a relationship, but just that things are settled, and you know, it's peaceful, and it's quiet, it's happy, there is no weight, there's no burden of such a thing, you know, or in your mind or your heart, so you can be free to express yourself to new people. I also use this Rebel deck. It says detox. The moment I saw this, I went back to this card and this card, Seven of Pentacles, like detox. You know, if you've been eating if you've been eating rubbish, if you've been eating junk, then detox. Okay, like this detox is like a grand detox, you know, detox of you know, ill vibes, ill thoughts, ill people, ill food, or things that are just cluttered in your house. So detox, let go. Okay, keep even exercise, you know, if you have to, and that also with this heart, I kind of feel like it's moving, it's, you know, beating. Yeah, very strong this card's energy. All right, very live, livid. I kind of feel like it's happening right now in front of me. And you are required to look within your heart, you know, you ask yourself, like it's saying here, how liberating to listen inside. So funny, it says listen and there is an I made. So you look and you listen and you see what's right for your heart and your heart only. And it says detox. So let go of everyone who's sort of, you know, draining your energy or not just contributing to it. And the back of the card says drink a smoothie, unfriend that you know, and throw some shit out. Exactly what I said, you know, just let go of everything that doesn't bring joy. You know, Marie Kondo it, go, let it go away. I kind of feel like you've spent a lot of time away from this person. You've probably come, it could be years and years together that this happened. You know, this rigidity, and it took you a long time to understand where they were, you know, where they were at. This passage card tells me like as though you walked a lot of time alone and you've learned that lesson on your own. And the message here says passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation, as if you're stepping into their shoes, you know. That's why I kind of felt it could be a father or an elderly brother. Like now when you have that role, you understand their viewpoint much better, you know, than what the understanding that he had earlier. So that is one. That is the matter of the heart that I've got. Now for the career. The career also looks super duper beautiful. I have a King of Pentacles, I have a Six of Pentacles, and I have a Nine of Cups. Now this card literally showed up in the middle of your reading. Like I said, you know, this this month is going to be a whole lot about healing, transformation, learning from your mistakes, literally finding your peace of mind. Like I said, you listen to yourself, you'll not be sorry. This will bring you a lot of peace. And like I said earlier, the star, it's healing. And both of these cards together, you know, Nine of Cups and the star, as if you've been wanting to do this, you've been manifesting this, and life just gave you is going to give you a reason in the month of June, but it's going to be upon you to act, you know, act out and make it happen, because it will not happen on its own. So if it's a phone call, you'll need to pick up the call, you know, phone, and dial their number and speak to them. If they're angry, it will be up to you to you know, fix up a time, go meet them. You want to show up at the door, you can do that as well. But I see professionally, strictly professionally, some of you could be in a position where perhaps a raise is in order, you know, an increment or a pay raise is in order. You could be put in a role where you're responsible for people, is what I see. You could be in a managerial or a supervisory role, and I kind of see, you know, people from April, June, September, or February, birth months, they could be in a position where they're telling others how to go about things, you know, like as though you're saying that, you know, I have made these mistakes, you don't. You learn from my mistakes because I have walked that path. I know this is not okay, so I'm making it easy for you. And here is where I am today, but I was not always here. I was once here, I was a little erratic, I was still learning, but I'm going to tell you my lessons, and then you can also be where I am today. But do not compare your today to my today, because my today has come after 5 years of hard work. Your today is just getting started. So I kind of see you giving you know, speeches and motivational I'm not going to say speech again, but words, you know, that motivate the youngsters to work hard and write, dutiful. This is the card that you know, sort of brings a lot of vibrant energy to me right now, and that's why I feel like, you know, if you've been counting on an increment or a raise, or perhaps for a very few of you promotion, but raise for most of you, then this is going to come your way. Like, you'll be in a comfortable position money wise this month and onwards, because your wishes are being granted. And that's why I'm feeling like it's going to be a raise for a lot of you, you know. This can also mean travel, but because it showed up in a career you know, section, I'm gonna say that this is like everything you wished for. I finally feel like you'll be happy and content with the role that's offered to you and the compensation associated with that. With the star card, again, I feel like you've been waiting for it. Like I said, you know, this felt like a lot of healing of the relationship. You're going to be detoxing a lot, so these cards are literally you know, together for me. So you're detoxing, you're healing, you're letting go of things. It's not easy to let go, so pat your back for that. You know, it's tough to let go of toxic people. Believe me, it's tougher to let go of toxic people more, because they leave more toxicity inside you. It's easier to leave good people because they don't say anything back, or they don't, you know, they don't make you feel guilty unless you already do. But these toxic people who are there around you, they say a lot of, you know, or their energy is such that you feel a lot drained. So this is going to be a lot of healing as well. You need to find that balance. Do not forget to keep yourself hydrated this month, I feel. In fact, a walk in the nature could be very, very beneficial for a lot of you. You know, get out of the house. There's so much of green. I feel like heart chakra needs to be opened so you can, you know, think clearly, talk clearly, and get your, you know, ducks in a row and plan what's going to happen next. The bottom of the deck from tarot I have for you is the Magician. Like, literally, you're going to how do I say, like, this is like, you know how there is an interval in a movie, so 45 minutes up, and like half of it is up, and now it's upon you, how do you want to, you know, design the rest half of your life. Now you're going to be at this you know, crossroads for a little while. It's not just this month. I feel like this is going to be a little longer, but this is the beginning of that. Okay, I think it's time that you're also beginning to realize that I can take my own decisions, and I don't have to always convince everyone and then take my decision. I can just take my decision and be happy with it, you know, even if some people disagree with me, because I have to do that for myself. You know, you don't always, the toughest job in the world is to please everyone, right? But some things you've got to do for yourself. So for example, if you're trying to lose weight, and if you keep on thinking that, you know, I will go out and do my workout on a day when A, B, C, D, E are taken care of, so that day will never come. Some days A will not be there, some days B will not be there, some days C and D will not be there. You will have to choose yourself. If you want to lose that weight, you will need to step out, compromise on A not being there, B not being there, C, D not being there. You will choose your own thing from now onwards. That's a shift that you're bringing. Okay, let's see, I've got the tea leaf cards as well for you. I have not opened these. Okay, the first one says money path. It says a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Exactly what I said. A raise, looks like it's an order. Money that was stuck can come back to you. So if you had given money to somebody else, you know, and you were probably losing hope on whether it will come back to you ever, I think that money is going to find its way back to you. That can also be from here, by the way, but it can be a raise, you know, a lot on the path of a raise. The second one I have is a pineapple. Oh my god, this is reconciliation. Like I said, you know, you're going to be healing relationships this month. You're going to be taking care of your heart a lot. Even if, you know, you've done something wrong or you wronged someone in the past, you're probably now mature enough to take the responsibility and be brave enough to apologize and, you know, stand in front of them and say that, you know, you're sorry. It's a brave heart that can apologize. Not everyone can do that, and I think you found that courage now. Maybe it was not easy earlier, but now, because it brings you peace, you know, to get forgiven by someone, and if they were genuinely right, it weighs more upon somebody who has a conscience. So perhaps now you understand how it must have been for them, and at least forgiveness, if not reconciliation, but definitely finding the closure and, you know, letting go of the burden. Wow. This is wow. Okay, last one. Dark man. It says dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Well, both these kings here have kind of blonde brownish hair, but can also be dark. But this, you know, with this card, I feel like the person that you're probably going to apologize to or you want to reconcile with, they are going to be a little angry. Okay, be prepared, pile one. Be ready to bear the brunt. Okay, be ready to be on the receiving end of their anger. I think they waited a long time to let it out, and you kind of need a closure as well. They are very hurt is what I sense here. So give them your honest apology, okay? Heartfelt apology. That is what your month looks like to me. And yeah, one more card here. My goodness. Okay, this is from one of my new favorite decks. It's called the Guiding Light. It's kept over there. And the card I have is Kindred Souls. And the message reads, you are currently experiencing many changes in your relationships and friendships. I don't know if you're able to see it, but the way I see this card is like, you know, as if there's lightning here at the top, and here's somebody who's saying sorry. the hair is here and the face is looking up, and this here person, you know, is like going all lightning crackling in the sky. So this person's angry and this person's asking for forgiveness is what I feel. So you probably, this person, you know, trying to ask for forgiveness, ask for being freed from the burden of having hurt them. But I think you'll succeed. The point is, because you have an honest heart this time around, you have true intentions of healing them as well as healing yourself in the process, I think, which is wonderful. Pile 1, it takes a lot of courage for what you're wanting to do here, and God bless you for this. Okay, all right, I think that with that I come to an end with pile 1's reading. Do let me know how this reading went for you in the comment section. This is a general reading, so it may resonate with some of you, may not resonate with some of you. Please take what feels right and of course leave what doesn't. I do take personal readings. If any one of you feels drawn to get a reading from me, you can DM me on my Instagram, on my Facebook. Both the links will be in the description below. And yeah, I will be waiting to hearing from you all in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye bye. Hi there, pile 2. I am here with your reading. I have already shuffled the cards and laid them out as well. So let's first of all, don't you love the sound of that? Let's first of all try and find out what are some lucky dates and numbers for you in the month of June. So pile 2 is for anyone obviously who's drawn to this pile, or else we're going to change this one. Hold on. Or else anyone whose birthday is in the month of May, July, March, or August. Okay, May, July, March, and August. If your birthday is in any of these months, this is your reading. Okay, angels, guides, universe, God, please help us find what are the best dates or good dates for pile 2 to keep an eye out on for the month of June 2022. Okay, write it down. All right. Wow, there are a lot of dates here. I see 1, 3, 9, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 7, and 6. These are your numbers. Okay, pile 2. From the big number section, we have 10, 50, and 30. And I also see, I already said 6 and 9, right? So 16 and 19. Okay, these are your numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 4, 0, 50, 30, and 19 and 16. These are your numbers, pile 2. Let's get started with your reading. Okay, these are the cards for your emotional section. Like how are your emotions going to be for this month? And the section here is talking about your career. And then I have some oracle cards here. The tea leaves I have not opened, but the others I have just kept around. First of all, let's see what's going to happen in the emotional section. We have the Queen of Feathers, which is the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Shells, which is the Seven of Cups. We also have a Nine of Feathers, which is the Nine of Swords. And we have Four of Acorns, which is the Four of Wands. Okay, this is from your love section. What I see here, pile 2, I see I see that, you're going to stop being an option to someone. You're not going to be, a footmat for anyone. You're not going to be anyone's punching bag starting off June, tomorrow, literally. You are not going to allow anyone to just step over you just because you love them, or just because you're in a relationship with them. Definition of relationship I leave to you. But just because you care for them, that does not give them a right to step over you or to control you or manipulate you. You're not going to do that anymore. With this 7 of shells, 9 of feathers, I feel like you've been holding back, with the hurt and the pain for a very long time. And it's surprising that the 4 of acorns, which is, like we call it the marriage card in Rider-Waite, like people around you can see it. It is just that you have been very oblivious to it. But right now, I feel like you're going to speak for yourself with this Queen of Feathers. You're going to make that shift. You are choosing yourself this month. You are, I kind of, I see a loudspeaker, as if you're going to go and tell people the entire truth. So for example, if your marriage from the outside, and this is only an example, if your marriage from the outside looks nice and bright and sunny, but on the inside there are issues that have been, shoved under the carpet because nobody's talking about it, and you're not talking about it, but your partner is, easy because they're having their way with things. But now that's going to end. That is going to be the end of it. You are going to literally, the word that I have is like, you're going to become a different avatar altogether. Even your partner may not be able to recognize you because you have, sustained this hit for so long, with this how do I say it, this torture, maybe, even if it is not physical, if it's just, the way things are, it's suffocating. It's not how a relationship should be. And because of you, I think that the ones that you hold dear are also suffering, as if you're going to redefine a relationship. If you have children, then for your children you're going to redefine a relationship, and you probably feel like, if I don't speak for myself now, then my children will think that it's okay to be in a relationship like this, and you don't want that anymore, and you're not okay with that anymore. Perhaps they were little, they didn't understand things, but now they're grown up, so they understand things more, and they ask you, why do you not speak up, mom, or dad, or whatever this connection is, and you don't have an answer to them. And the only thing left for you to tell them is that, now you watch. I'm gonna turn things here, and you watch. And you're going to tell them that it's not okay to be at, the receiving end of all of that anger and frustration just because you're in a relationship. There has to be boundaries. There has to be respect. There has to be love. And you're going to do that, left, right, and center. You're going to shock everyone, Pavel, too. Okay, May, July, March, and August born, so you're going to rock this month onwards. Okay, this is not going to end with this month. It's onwards. And everywhere that I see, it's got letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. So 4 letting goes we have here. Like, you're going to free yourself. It's like a whole new mentality. It's like a whole new attitude that you're going to bring to yourself, and you're going to let go of that of the mindset that just because I'm in a relationship and I need to have a father for my children, or have a partner for that matter, irrespective of the gender, once again, so I need to bear all of this. No, that doesn't happen that way, and it's not going to happen for you, Paul, too. This is the theme of this month for you, letting go, literally written here. And it says, and it's got Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is like super duper powerful, and that's why I said that you're going to be in an avatar that even you will not be able to recognize yourself. People around will be so shocked. And it reads that everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Say this prayer again and again, okay? Write it down and probably put it up on your workplace or wherever you see your boards. Do this. Believe in the universe, believe in Almighty, and just let go. Safely let go. Even with the rebel deck, we have time to let go. So all these inhibitions, all this fear that you have inside you of what will happen if I do this, that fear is going away. It says time to let go, and it says move the F on. So you are stepping into a whole new energy. When I saw this card, this Queen of Feathers card, and I told you that you're going to be in a different avatar, I saw Goddess Kali, flashed like in front of me, and then I realized that Lord Shiva, and I have goosebumps right now saying this, Goddess Kali is an avatar of Lord Shiva's wife, Parvati, Goddess Parvati. And she is the strongest form of feminine energy in Hindu culture that we know. And I think that's what's happening here. Once again, please don't think that this is gender based. This is not. This is an energy that we're talking about, an attitude, a way of living, not just a feminine or a masculine. We have the sacred lotus here, compassion in action, the chosen toll. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. See, even if you look at this one, it's like, you're breaking a heavy lock and you're stepping inside. In fact, stepping outside. Getting out of that dark place and then stepping into the light and seeing how things are clearly and then working about it. And here they have made a lotus. Lotus is again one of the most sacred flowers in Hindu mythology. You're going to do all of this not with anger but compassion, and that's your grace, Violet. That's your grace, because you are above a lot of people, especially the ones who are hurting you here. Career wise, let's move forward. Again, like I said, letting go is a lot here. We have a page of crystals. We have a 5 of feather. Page of crystals is page of pentacles, by the way. 5 of feathers is a 5 of swords. We have an 8 of shells, which is an 8 of cups. We have the transformation, which is the death card. Major arcana. And we have number 6, the lovers. Like I said, there has to be love. There has to be love. The bottom of the deck, of this deck, is also the 2 of cups. 2 of shells is 2 of cups. Peace, harmony. Like, you are going to redefine your relationship. And I kind of feel like for many of you, I think your partner, they may not say it, they will not say it, but they'll be proud of you. They will like this new you. They will change. The relationship will change. I don't sense a separation, an end here of relationships, not for many, could be for some. It's a general reading. But I feel like they'll be happy and proud, It could be as if they are reminded of the person they married so many years ago. So 20 years ago, the kind of, fierce and go-getter kind of a person that you were, they will probably see the same fire in you again. And that will rekindle this connection. You are definitely changing the SOP, the standard operating procedure for this relationship, but that doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. It is just finding a new foundation. You're just, uprooting things that are working where you've been taken granted for. You have no time for yourself, kind of thing. But you're still transitioning. You are putting yourself up on the pedestal. You're not letting things just, slide. The butterfly. You're going to be the butterfly. You're going to fly with wings. You're going to let go, eight of shells, like you're going to let go of things. The same thing, I don't know if you were, attracted to pile number 1. Kind of the same vibe here from this one, okay? Now, because this was the career section, I'm sorry, I'm feeling very strongly toward your emotional side, pile 2. This was the career section. I kind of feel like you could be moving jobs, changing jobs, choosing something that you love. Things here in this particular job or role could be exhausting, could be conflicting. I see people around here not very supportive or causing unnecessary drama, and that's why you're going to move away and either start something of your own with this card here, something that you love, like literally a business of your own because you're so passionate about it. This could also be a part of your transformation for your love. Like if you've been putting your career on hold for many years now, you could be stepping out and working and doing something that you're good at. 5 of feather, it says strategy and resilience. So yes, step by step, baby steps, you're going to take and move and make something big out of what you know. It's going to be a roller coaster, pile, to be ready for that, okay? A good one. A lot of us need it from time to time. Let's see what your tea leaves have got. Aha, see, I told you, something of your own, throne, a position of authority. You can start something of your own, like I said. The throne, something that makes you, puts you on a pedestal. Ah, wow. We have the key. It's a successful outcome to your problems. See, you have the answer within you along all the time, pile 2, but you were not ready to use it or to see it. But now you found the key and you're going to use it to empower yourself, to liberate yourself. And let's see. This is gorgeous. We have the well card. It says family wishes come true. So if you've had people around you, friends and family, telling you that please do something of your own, or you're so good at it, why don't you do something, why don't you make it into a career, why don't you make a business out of it? If you've not been listening to them, perhaps in this month you will give it a serious thought, start working on it, at least the groundwork. Whenever it will materialize, it will, but then at least you will begin with the groundwork in this month. But you're going to stop being dependent. You're going to stop being literally the punching bag is what I can see in front of me. So self-love is on the top priority right now, and independence, liberation, that's what. And from the guiding light deck, we have the challenger. It says your relationship could be challenging you in a very painful way, but I kind of feel like this pain is not forever, but this pain is like is for you to push your boundaries, because you're in a comfortable space. Even though you're hurting, you're in a comfortable space, but you're probably the kind that if you're not nudged too much, you'll not move. You'll keep on bearing the pain, or just being quiet about it. But what you do need to do is step up and talk about it, and I think that's what's going to happen in the month of June for you. It's not painful, but I think even if it's painful, I feel like you will not move if it's not painful, so that's why it's good in a way, because it's pushing you to do your best. okay? Like I said, this is a general reading. It will, you know, resonate with some of you. It may not resonate with all. So if anybody of you wants to get a personal reading done, you can always DM me on my Instagram or my Facebook. Both the links will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Quite overwhelming. I'm out of breath, honestly. I think you will also be pile 2 in this month, because this is gonna, you know, keep you on your toes. Building an empire, building a new business is not easy, so you will have to be on the go. And I think that's your calling as well, you know. So pile 2, that's that for you. Do let me know in the comment section how this reading went for you. I'll be waiting for your comments. Thank you so very much for joining me. I will see you in your next reading. Bye bye. Hi there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Now pile 3 is everyone whose birthdays are in the month of January, November, December or October, or anyone who feels drawn to this pile. A lot of pile 2 people may have felt drawn to this pile because I sense a similar energy. And you know, the most wonderful thing about all of these 3 piles this time around, a lot of you are moving forward in your own energy, you know, like your real self and your higher self rather. Let's first dig in, and I love the sound of that. Let's first dig in and find out what are the important dates and numbers for you, pile 3, in the month of June 2022. Okay, so spirit guides, angels, universe, God, please help us know what are the numbers that pile 3 needs to keep in mind in the month of June 2022. Okay, pile 3. Wow, I see a lot of 3s for you. I see 1, 2, 3, again a 3, then a 6, and then 30. So keep an eye on number 3, okay? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 3s for you, and 2 2s for you. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 30, 6, 10, 7. And then from the big numbers we have, okay, we have 4 as well. And then the big numbers we have 14, 18, and 20. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 90, 30, 18, 14, 20, and number 2. Those are the numbers you keep an eye on, okay? Pile number 3. Alright, I have divided this reading in the emotional section and the career section because it was requested by my Instagram followers. So if you also want to be wanting to vote the next time around, please do follow my Instagram. So if you do want to be a part of the poll next time, please follow my Instagram. The links will be for Instagram and Facebook in the description of this live. Please remember, this is a general reading, so this may not resonate with everyone, but if it does with you, then do let me know in the comment section how much it did. All right, you know, there's always a pile, especially in my readings, which gets 1 extra card or 2 extra cards, or you know, this is that pile for me today. For the month of June. Okay, so pile 3, January, November, December, October birthdays. This is your reading, or if you were feeling drawn to this pile, this is your reading. Let's see what's going to happen in the mattress of the heart. I got a 7 of Swords, the first card. I got the Devil, the second. I got an Ace of Cups. And I got a 10 of Pentacles. Now this is something that's happening in your emotional, you know, in section, or like in matters of the heart, emotions. I feel like you've been letting, again, you know, like I said, if you were drawn to pile 2, it is because I see similar energies here. You may have known that someone whom you care about has not been very honest with you, you know, but you can't leave them, but you can't think of a life without them. You're literally, the word is addicted to them, you know. This is because they have become a routine. This is because you have not been without them, or you've not been on your own for a very long time, and hence it's unimaginable that how would you be without them, even though they have been doing things that you're not happy with. You know, this card talks about a lot of suspicious behavior, you know, not a behavior someone would do in a healthy relationship. However, I feel like, you know, the theme for you in this month is that you're going to find your inner power. Literally, it's written here, your strength, your courage, your voice. The card here is talking about, you know, I feel like as if they're trying to show that this lion is trying to roar, and they have forgotten, as though the person has forgotten. A lot of you could be Leos here, by the way. Not just because of this, but I kind of sense more energy of Leo here as well. So as if you forgot that you're a lion or a lioness, you know, and you forgot how to roar, but you're going to step into that power once again. It says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. It's going to be a must now. It was probably an option till now, but now it is going to be a must. And I'm going to re-emphasize, everyone who's watching this pile, please go back and see pile 2 as well. I feel like you're going to cut cords with this connection. You're going to find out, or you're going to call them out on this, with this new tapped in energy that you'll find, actually store, if I can say. And you're going to begin a journey of self-love. And in fact, you know, the moment I saw this card, I felt like a lot of reliability. You will be like self-reliant. You will not, both these cards, you know, the moment I saw them, I felt like this is talking about self-love, and this is talking about self-reliability. Like you're only and only dependent on yourself and your earnings, and you know, your savings and your ideologies, and no longer you're going to be waiting for anyone's approval, and you're just going to walk out of it. Like, that's it, end of it. This was perhaps long awaited, and you'll be very, very liberated once you do that. Okay, this person, whoever this person is, if it's a friend, if it's a colleague, whoever it is, if it's a partner, they are as if feeding off your energy is what I feel, you know, like, because you're the smarter one. So they show you off, you know, like you're the trophy for them, or your title means something to them. Literally from the Rebel deck, I have, you're giving away your power. So, and in the message at the back, we have, you are a bad, you know, bad ass. I don't know if I can say it here on YouTube. Act like it. So they're telling you to tap into your real power and reclaim your throne. Literally, that's the word I see here. Reclaim your throne. I think the throne is the word that came in the last part I was reading. It's as if, you know, you're being asked to stop yourself from, stop making it difficult for your own self. Like, there is an easy way out, but you're not going there, you're not doing it, because you're just letting everything slide. God knows for what reasons, known best to you. But no longer. In the month of June, January, November, December, October borns, I think, or everyone else who is drawn to this pile or pile number 2, I think y'all are just leaving behind all of that toxicity. I think all 3 piles are doing this month, and I'm so happy and proud of all of you, because it's difficult to change something where you've kind of found yourself stuck with. It's not easy, and you're all doing it, and that makes my heart so happy, because you're not allowing yourself to be taken granted for, you know. You need to celebrate yourself in order for anybody else to respect and celebrate you. That's rule number one. Put yourself first. Self-love is the journey of a lifetime romance, and that's exactly what you're here for. You've got to put yourself high up on the pedestal. From this passage card, it says 3 of Cups, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun, 3 cups in happiness, 3 cheers are done, and the celebration is near. I think this is a celebration of freedom. Do you see how far wide out, laid out are these meadows and this green patch is, like, you know, till wherever you can see it's all green. So that's how it's going to be, you know. Your heart, I feel like a heart chakra is opening up here. I also feel the sacral chakra is opening up here. I see a lot of orange. You know, it could be that your new dreams, new desires, new adventures are literally, you know, as if they are conceiving in your heart, and in your wish list is just reformed, you know. Even with this guiding light card, the word here is actually soar, but the way I read it was roar, and I thought, my God, is it really like that? And then I had to relook it, and then I said, okay, soar, but it still does mean the same, you know. You're reaching out, claiming out, open. You are getting ready to fly high above all your obstacles and embrace life in the most magical way. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're beating every odd, every obstacle with so much grace, literally like a boss. You're doing that now in the month of June, pile 3. So you be ready. There will be hurdles, yes, I can tell you that much. People will not be happy. People will try and pull you down, but you are going to be in a magical energy this month, pile 3. Okay, let's see from the career. So I asked my Instagram family what would they like this reading about, you know, YouTube reading about, and many. So career reading 1. If you would like I said, you know, if you would like to be a part of that poll, do join my Instagram. We have the Knight, I think is Pentacles. Hold on. We have the 2 of Wands. We have 3 of Pentacles. This is career, okay? We have an 8 of Cups. And I have a 10 of Swords. So pile 3, betrayal is coming in from all directions. I found a clarifier for the 10 of Swords, and I got the Sun card. And I'm telling you, some of you could be Leo energy, or your big 3 could have Leo energy in it. And the bottom of the deck, I have again, I see you, you know, going out, maybe forming a partnership with some of your colleagues, and yeah, man, okay, this is a Page of Wands, that Page of Pentacles that I have, and we have a Queen of Wands here as the bottom of the deck, and once again the Sunflower is right here. I see you quitting a job. A lot of you are, you know, starting out on your own, which is fabulous. Getting into partnerships, perhaps opening an online business, finding a investor, or things that you walked out from. I think you're returning to them. You know, if you have an unfinished project or an unentertained idea of a business, of a startup, I think you're going to go back to them as well. And an online opportunity could work very well for you guys. You should keep an eye out, especially if it requires, you know, working in a team. But more so is like as though you're, you know, you quitting here. Maybe if you left a job because all of this drama that was going on in your emotional life, sort of coming back to it. And I kind of feel like with this 10 of Swords, you know, people who hurt you in the past, you're like taking revenge from them. And you're literally, the words that I hear right now, like you're burning them with your Sun energy. Like even if you go and stand in front of them, they'll be like, oh my God, they're back. Like you're going to be so powerful. You're not going to spare anyone, pile 3 this time. You know, you're going to give it back with interest to them. and maybe you're not going to be, you know, sort of believing or working with any friendships here, because people have betrayed you, not once but more times. So you're like, now, you know, you're like, you don't care, and right now you're more about yourself than anyone else. Let's see what your tea leaf says. The first card, okay, we have seahorse. It says family matters. Okay, let's see what's the other card. We have the moon. It says changes in your life. We have frying pan, trouble, accusation. I literally told you that you're going to be burning people who've, you know, done this to you in the past, accused you, pointed fingers at you. I think you're going to sort of toss them in the same frying pan that they did. My goodness. We have the sun again. So I'm telling you, you're fiery this month, and like I said, too many Leos watching this pile, or at least your big three have a Leo energy in it. Also, the wand cards, like we have one, two, how many wand cards here? We have, yeah, 2 wand cards. Yeah, so this Queen of Wands also is like, you know, she's been patiently waiting for her time, and then people have sort of underestimated her. I'm saying her because it's the Queen, but it could be any energy, okay? And people don't know that why she's a queen. She's a queen because she's been there, done that. It was not handed to her, you know, wrapped in a nice parcel. No, it was not like that. She worked through it, and that's why she's on the throne right up. People seem to have forgotten that she can literally roar. And when she roars, she hunts, okay? And she's not just roaring, she's going to hunt, and she will hunt. This card is so powerful right now to me. I feel like everybody who's betrayed, you're going to, you know, get to them, pile 3. You're not going to spare them. I feel that you may, you know, if you're alone, whenever you're alone, you probably feel a little emotional about things, but you could also have a very strong Saturn, Capricorn, in your ascendants, by the way, whoever you are. Because right now I feel like you're on a path of justice. You're as though, you know, you're telling people what they're supposed to be. You're putting them in their place. And you're keeping family close. You know, as if you're just sussing your life and just doing away with all people who are not worth your time, your energy, your love. Okay, I think that's that. Pile 3. Do let me know how this reading went for you. It will resonate with some of you, may not resonate with some of you. Do write me in the comments and let me know how this went for you. I will be taking in more requests on my Instagram, so kindly join me there. I keep doing the pick-up piles there on my Instagram. And obviously, if any one of you wants to get a personalized reading, you can DM me on my Facebook or Instagram, both. I'm active there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope June treats you well, and I'm so happy to have you here. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you in your next reading. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye bye.